everybody? It's your boy Ike here with another episode of Purified Hustle. Today's episode, I'm going to be doing a little something different where I kind of walk you guys through a little process I'm going through. And that process is weaning myself off of marijuana. For those of you guys that do not know, I've been currently smoking marijuana for, I would say, about 5 to 6 years. I started smoking. The first time I actually got high was senior year of high school. So senior year of high school, I got high with a couple friends. We went to a friend's shed that lived nearby the high school, and it was one of those testing days where you don't go into school on time. So we got a little time before. We probably go into school around like 11:45-ish or something like that. So we go to the shed. They had joints and bongs, okay? They had joints and bongs, and I have no idea how much actual bud or marijuana it was, but yeah, this was my first time ever trying it. So I'm a senior in high school, and for those of you that do not know, a lot of the times when it's your first time smoking marijuana, it doesn't just get you high. Like, you either get high the next time you smoke, or in order to get high, you need to smoke an amount that's probably not suitable for somebody whose first time smoking should smoke, you know? So either way, that happened. I remember, I think it was 2 joints in rotation. I still didn't feel anything. And then, the young high schoolers that were in the room started laughing, saying, bro, you probably need to use the bong, like you should get high, like this is your first time, why not, bro? So, they whip out the bong, I take a hit of that, still nothing. So it's time to go to school. I remember me and my boy Armin was taking me to school, so now it's time to go to school, whatever. So we're walking out of the shed and we're walking up to the car. And then it's like something hit me. I feel like maybe I even saw little colors different or a little wavy pattern, kinda. It's not like an actual psychedelic. To me, this was new. Prior to this, I was a good boy. Like, I actually would talk a lot of shit to my friends that smoke weed and, say that they're not gonna be successful and, tell them to stay away from drugs, and I was, saying that to the athletes or whatever, and then boom, here I am. Just hit me. Like, I was walking to the car. I felt a little off balance. Could barely even walk up to the car. It was tough. But yeah, we get in the car. We're driving back to the school, and I'm kind of just like, I'm trying to be normal. I'm trying to talk to Armin. I'm trying to act normal or whatever. And then something happened where it was like, I thought something in my head, but I thought that I heard it out loud. So I look over at Armin and I'm like, did I just say that? And he's like, no, what are you talking about? And then as soon as that happened, I started tweaking. I was like, oh nah. Yo, deadass, I almost had this dude call my mom. I almost called my mom. Thank you for grabbing my phone that day, bro. So he grabs my phone or whatever. He's like, fuck, you're tripping. That didn't help, He's here telling me I'm tripping, and then I'm here really thinking I'm tripping or whatever. So, boom, we pull up to, so at this point we pull up to CVS or something. He's like, bro, I gotta get you a Gatorade. You're tweaking out. Like, I gotta get you some water, something. So he goes into the store, grabs me a Gatorade. I don't know if that helped or not, whatever. So, yeah, we get to the school parking lot. First period. It's first period, right? And I didn't go into the school. I stayed in the parking lot. I stayed in Armin's car at first. Armin went and got one of my friends, Sydney, to come out to the car and talk shit to me, to egg me on to get my ass into class. So, being a young high school dude, you can't have a girl here talking shit to you and then you feel me, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, bet. Go into the school, had Spanish class or whatever. Yeah, it like, in my opinion, everyone knew I was high. I'm sure that they really didn't, or maybe they did. Who knows? Who cares? But yeah, my first experience with marijuana was like, not gonna say necessarily traumatic, but it was anxiety filled. It was anxiety full. I had a lot of anxiety because it was like, bro, I'm tweaking out. I'm usually someone who's always sober, and I just wasn't used to having something that would change your state of consciousness without you being able to necessarily control it. Okay? So that was my intro to marijuana right there. First time I got high. And then from that day, this was like second half of the year, senior year, I just started getting high. I started rolling with some friends that were getting high. It just seemed like that time, we're seniors. We already know we're going to college, whatever. So yeah, it was just like, yeah. So since then, smoked throughout college, and then here I am, trying to get off of this stuff. Not necessarily trying to get off of this stuff, but try not to abuse this stuff. So here I am right now, sober as hell, guys. I'm sober as hell. I feel damn near like a superhuman because it's just like my mind, it feels really still. Things feel more boring, I gotta say. It feels a little boring. But this is day 5 right now of the sober fast. So I'm gonna start documenting this sober fast so that I could have a little more accountability with it. Yeah, I guess that's the main reason why I'm trying to do it. I wanna have a little more accountability because I know that even though marijuana has a lot of benefits and does help me with certain things, overall I've been abusing it. And I think that my productivity and things like that will skyrocket. The more that I continue to use it how it's supposed to be used, maybe not a daily thing, definitely not, high dosages. Overall, I'm someone that smokes clean, don't use tobacco or rarely use papers, usually like to use glass, edibles, different things like that. But yeah, overall, I would say it's a crutch for me when it comes to conducting myself in the real world. It definitely helps me ponder and get creative and think of new ideas. But when it comes to the execution of these ideas, I have to admit that I could do it better when I'm sober. Another thing is my communication is way better when I'm sober. I communicate way better when I'm sober. So that's another reason why I'm trying to, use the plant properly and not let it use me. Because usually I always have, it's not like I smoke a lot either. Like I have a one hitter and I usually will use it before I go to the gym and then, maybe before dinner and then maybe at night. So it's a couple hits in the day. It's not like I'm, smoking that much, but still, I feel the slowed down senses. I feel my senses are slowed down. I feel like I'm a little just in my head and not necessarily present to what's going on around me. I feel like I'm not as reactive and not as on point as I should be. I feel like I don't do like easy, simple tasks as quick as I should be. So with that being said, since I know that this is the case, like there is no question, I've used it for literally 6 years. There's no question now. It's time to, buckle down. So I'm gonna at minimum, I'm gonna keep on documenting, the process of this. I'm going to at minimum go see if I could go 30 days. Right now it's day 5. The first week was tough, I have to say. I could not sleep at all. No matter what I would do, no matter if I'd start to feel sleepy, as soon as I, try to really rest my eyes, it's like my brain's still a little too active. It's like maybe like my dopamine levels just aren't correct, aren't balanced out yet. So yeah, it's a process. I've been using my nights properly. If I can't sleep, I try to, stay a little more productive and just, get by. So at minimum, I was up, but I made something out of the time. And then it's weird. As soon as 7, 8 o'clock a.m. hits, then that's when I could sleep. And then it's like I sleep till like 10 o'clock, 11, and then I'm up. Right now, for me, taking a nap during the day is easier than sleeping at night. So I don't know why it's like that. If you guys know necessarily what's going on and why it's like that, then please leave a comment. Another reason why I want to, kind of use marijuana in a better way is, the spirituality aspect of dreaming. I believe that dreaming, helps you get a lot more of a restful sleep. And I also believe that it's, very beneficial for, different mental things and stuff like that. So yeah, the dreams are slowly starting to come back. I do remember I dreamed yesterday. I had a bunch of my nieces and nephews at my house. My cousin was over and different things like that. So it was cool to, start to become more conscious of my dreams once again. Overall, when I smoke and go to sleep, it's just a black night. And I wake up and I don't feel as rested. I realize that I don't feel as rested when it's like this. So yeah, I'm really trying to buckle down on, sleep. Sleep is something that I suck at, and I want to master sleep. I want to be someone that can just be like, okay, I'm going to go and get some great rest, guys, peace, and just go and sleep. Because right now I can't do that. It's like sleeping has always been an issue for me, getting myself to be able to go to sleep for whatever reason. So yeah, it's day 5 right now. This is a little update, y'all. I'm going to, this was just a little freestyle. I just want to kind of get warmed up in this. If I need to, create a little more structure around the next video, I will. But this is my day 5 update of no marijuana. I am more productive. Overall, emotionally, it just feels dull. Maybe I think that smoking kind of just gives me something to feel or something like that. But right now it's just dull. I've been kind of reflecting a lot. Maybe I've even felt kind of upset at times because I'm sobering up and realizing that, wow, I could have been more productive in the past years and stuff like that. But I shouldn't be getting down on myself. It's all about self-improvement. It's all about learning to acquire, good habits that will get you to the next level, good habits that will purify your hustle. So this is day 5, y'all. Day 6 coming up tomorrow. I will document that, and yeah, let's just get into this process, and I'll show you guys along the way. I'm gonna be dropping more content, all of that on the way. So with that being said, y'all, have a good one. Purified Hustle out with another banger. Day 5 of no marijuana. Let's get it.